Hi, first grade friends. We're going to get started on some math for today. We are going to be looking at 2D shapes this week, so two-dimensional shapes. These are all shapes today that you've learned about in kindergarten, so it kind of should be a review. But before we start, let's look at two vocabulary words. The first vocabulary word is vertices. A vertice is the corners of the shape. The two lines meet and make a corner. Just like in this picture, we have one corner here, two corners, 3, and 4. The second word we're going to be looking at is sides. The sides of the shape are the straight lines that form the shape. So like in this picture, we have 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4. We have 4 lines that make up this shape. Those are going to be the things we're looking at in our different shapes we're looking at today. We're going to be looking at how many sides, how many vertices, and thinking of some examples for the shapes. For things you might have around the house, that could be those shapes, or for things that you just think of that are outside, that could be those shapes. The first shape we're going to look at today is our circle. Miss Englehart tried her best to draw a circle. Circles are really hard to draw. If you have a chance to try and draw it, draw one out and send it to me so I can see how you do it, or you can teach me on Seesaw. So our first shape is a circle. We are looking at how many sides the circle has and how many vertices. So remember, vertices are the corners and sides are the straight lines. So when we look at our circle is one line all the way around. It doesn't have any long straight sides, and it doesn't have any corners. So for our circle, we have 0 sides and 0 vertices. The next shape we're going to be looking at is the triangle. Here's our triangle, and we're going to be looking at how many sides and how many vertices it has. So when we look, we see some straight lines. A triangle has 1, 2, 3. It has 3 straight lines in it. A tri means 3, angle. Triangle. So it has 3 sides. And now vertices. Vertices are the corners where the 2 lines meet. These 2 lines meet up here, then that, and then right there. So we have 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 lines. So we have 3 sides and 3 vertices. 3 lines, 1, 2, and 3, and 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners. Our next shape is the square. Squares are pretty hard to draw too because they have all equal sides. They have equal sides that are all the same length. So I tried my best. So here is our square. Let's look. So our straight lines are our sides. So our square has 1 straight line, 2 straight lines, 3 straight lines, and 4. So it has 4 sides. Now let's look at the corners. It has 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, and 4. So it has another 4. So it has 4 sides and 4 vertices. Our next is our rectangle. Rectangles are very similar to squares. They have 2 long lines and 2 shorter lines. So if we're looking at our rectangle, let's look how many straight sides it has. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 straight sides. So it has 4 sides also, just like our square. And now let's look at its corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. It has 4 corners also, so 4 vertices. That's our rectangle with 4 as well. The last shape is a hexagon. Hexagons are a little trickier. They have a lot of vertices and a lot of sides. So let's look. We have straight lines. We have 1 straight line, 2 straight lines, 3 straight lines, 4, 5, 6. Wow, our hexagon has 6 sides. That's a lot of sides. That's the most out of any of the shapes we've done so far. 6 sides. Wow. So now look, where 2 lines meet, so the corners. So it has 1 corner, 2 corners, 3 corners, 4 corners, 5 corners, 6 corners. Wow, the hexagon has 6 vertices as well. That is a lot of vertices. That's the most out of any of our shapes so far. All right, first graders, now that we've looked at all of our shapes and figured out how many sides and vertices they have, we're going to look at some examples that Miss Englehart found around our house. So let's start with our circle. I found a candle that I have, and it's a circle. It has no straight lines and no corners. It is a full circle. I also found this little binder ring that helps to ring paper around each other. And that is also a circle. So those are 2 circles I found in my house. Next, our triangle. This was a tricky one. You don't really have that many things that are a triangle. I could not find anything. So I tried to fold it down like a triangle. So here's our triangle. Here's my makeshift triangle. I made it 1 side, 2 sides, 3. And it has 3 corners, just like we figured out in our shape up here. Next, our square. Miss Englehart found this picture frame. That's a square. All of the lines are the same. They're equal. And there's 4 sides and 4 vertices. I also found this tissue box. The tissue box on the bottom has 4 straight lines, so sides, and 4 vertices. Next, we're going to look at our rectangle. I found this really colorful remote. That's a rectangle. It has 4 sides and 4 vertices, and 2 sides are shorter and 2 sides are longer. I also found this cool sign I had, and it has 2 long sides and 2 short sides, 4 sides, and 4 vertices. Last, the hexagon. This was a tricky one. But I did find this sign I have, and it is a hexagon. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sides and 6 vertices. This is my hexagon I found around my house. So now that I have found different things around my house, I would like you to go and find an example of each of the shapes and then send me a picture. And I'm going to put some pictures of different people's examples on our poster to share with the whole class. So I hope you have fun going and looking for some shapes, and I cannot wait to see what you come up with. All right, thanks for watching our 2D shape lesson, and I will see you guys soon.